Kyle and Jackie O. Podcasting now.
Not long to wait. New Moon comes out in cinemas November 19th. So
You're pumped. You've never been this excited about a movie ever, have you?
Actually, no, that's not true. Sex and the City, I was very excited about that. This is on a par.
So this and Sex and the City, they're your two biggies, right?
Yes, and of course the main star from New Moon is Kristen Stewart, who plays Bella. And we've been granted a little bit of time with each of the stars. So today we're playing you, Kristen. We thought rather than ask our questions, since you guys out there are such big fans, we thought we'd get all of your questions, submit them to the stars, and then they could answer them for you. So here's what happened when you guys interviewed Kristen Stewart.
Twilight New Moon.
It's Kim here. Has it been hard filming New Moon with all the hype and pressure after the first film?
It's been like one of the most motivating factors. I've really learned a lot from Taylor in this last year, and I'm gonna totally use his line right now. You can only worry about what you can control, and once you relinquish that control and just sort of say like I've got the resources, so I started to trust myself a little bit more. But that's actually only reflected in talking about it, talking about the film, making it, and working on them. Really, there wasn't a big difference. I thought that there would be, but I was so sort of in the depths of what I was supposed to be thinking about that it didn't pose to be a big problem.
Hey Kristen, Bianca here. Was it easy to create a sexual chemistry with Taylor on screen?
Yeah, totally. And it got even more weird because I know him so well and we have that easy relationship, and it does reflect the story's relationship because Bella is lighter around Jacob and she's like not thoughtless, just she doesn't need to think. She's just very easy around him. In Eclipse, the love triangle gets much more intense. And to do that with Taylor was funny because he's like such a buddy. Like when I look at him, I can see him very clearly. And so like acting with someone like that makes you more comfortable and makes it more real. But at times it got funny. I mean, comic relief was easy.
Hi Kristen, it's Annette here. If you could play anyone else but Bella, who would it be?
Not Jacob, unfortunately. Alice Cullen, definitely. I would love to explore that character. I think she has the coolest backstory, and I would love to have like all the visions and stuff like she does. I think it's really cool.
It's Emma here. Now you've finished 3 of the films. Do you have a favourite in the series?
My favourite is New Moon. Yeah, Bella does the most growing. She becomes the woman that she is for the rest of the series in New Moon. So I like New Moon.
Hi Kristen, this is Wendy. Has it been good to work on other films and play parts like Joan Jett while still doing the Twilight series?
Yeah, I mean variation is like what actors are like hungry for. I was a little bit nervous. Joan was a very different part from Bella, but I also played another part in between Twilight and New Moon that was equally as sort of jarring, just in a way because it was different, and I was worried about going back to set and like picking up where we left off, but my cast is so cool, and like we have these like very established dynamics. It was very easy. It was just like, wow, I know why. I know what we're doing here.
Twilight New Moon. In cinemas November 19.